people around my age. It's already more than that. Yeah. Like you do so well, the own shop, you're okay. That's how. I admire Jackson because I think he's doing well in his career, in his relationship. He can manage his life, he can drive a car. So it's like the ideal person that I want to be like. Let's socialize a bit more. Tomorrow, we're gonna have dinner. Drop by. I'll let you know. Yeah, let me know.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you okay with that? Are you trying to get a good image? Should we turn it off again?
It's better if you turn it.
I'll turn it off. Okay. This is better. Okay, now we're smaller because there's so much hidden secret suffering out there that it's good to hear from someone like yourself.
A lot of people are afraid to seek help. A lot of people have like a bad impression on mental health.
When you look at yourself in the mirror, what do you actually see? I think that will give us a better understanding of what your experience is like.
I'm very bothered by the width of my face. From this area to this area. I will keep comparing with like celebrities or pictures that I see of people around me. And when I do that, I feel that my face is too wide and too short.
Have the people around you like reassured you about the way you view yourself is not the way that other people view you?
Okay, I'll tell you who did I ask for assurance the most. That's my mom. I always ask her, is my face okay or not? Yeah, and then she always tell me, hey, yeah, okay.
Does that help in any way?
I would say it helps, but just for that short period of time.
Leon, when you ask your mum for reassurance, how do you feel afterwards?
Sad. I feel sad. Like, why should I make my mom feel this way? Yeah. I made my mother cry.
Sorry.
For behaving in a particular way, saying nasty things when I'm feeling down. Who wants to see their kid suffering?
Do your family members are also preoccupied with some other things? Maybe not body per se, could be maybe like washing hands.
Actually, I'm the only one. I have an elder brother and a younger brother. They are normal, but I'm the one that's sick. Yeah.
One thing I teach the students is that we don't like to think so much in the categories of normal or not normal. So I like to think that you're also normal, but you have an experience that is very distressing.
Okay. I want to be as normal as I can, so I try to be as normal as I can. But I realize that I have a lot of limits. Like, I cannot get frustrated. Once I get frustrated, my symptoms will peak. If I didn't sleep well, my symptoms will peak. If I drink too much, the next day my symptoms will peak. So there's a lot of difficulties to live like a normal person, I think. Yeah, and I've never experienced living as a normal person, right? Yeah.
Nancy? Can you describe what you see there?
Ugly.
Huh?
Ugly. Why my face so ugly? My face so short, so wide. I feel a bit depressed when I saw the clip of how I look. It doesn't feel good. I think it's ugly. What is done lah. We cannot reverse, and I already decided to put this up. Then we're gonna put it up no matter how bad I think I look. So do it. Just do it. I'm cool.
Okay.
Yeah. Before the filming, I doubt myself. I can't do it. There's a lot of anxiety going on, a lot of negative emotions. But after I did it, actually, I think I feel quite good. I want to create awareness for people. Yeah, so it's something I want to do. It's like a goal, a little goal. And I did it. To me, happiness is like having a healthy mind, being able to experience things around you like a normal person, you know. When I cook, I feel happy. I dream of a life free from PDD. I'll be so carefree, I'll be a lot more functional, a lot happier. I want to support my family. I want to start a laksa store. I want a simple, happy life.
The COVID-19 pandemic has dealt a huge blow to India's economy. Thousands remain jobless due to tough restrictions. Many young people are turning to the gig economy to make a living. Some experts say this system of uncontracted, flexible work could be the solution to the country's wider unemployment problem. Get the story on your next Asia First.
Explore what nature has to offer on your next trip to Gangnam. Join Justin and travel writer Kang Si-hoon as they guide you around 12 special roads to relax and re-energize. So don't miss all the unique hiking tips for the great outdoors. Gangnam Insiders Picks, Sunday on CNA. This program is brought to you by the Gangnam-gu office.
The strains change, and the ability of this strain to infect people faster was much higher than the first wave.
A devastating COVID-19 wave sweeps India. The nation is facing a catastrophic public health crisis.
Young people were getting sick this time. The mortality this time was very high.
तो लोग इतना डर चुके थे और डॉक्टर भी इतने डर चुके थे कि डॉक्टर ने ओपीडी ही बंद कर दी थी.
We had lots of beds, but we had no oxygen.
People are rallying together, refusing to let the virus beat them.
In a matter of 14 hours, we managed to make a database of all resources, anything that was available.
We have already sent more than 2,000 concentrators to more than 13 states in India.
This is the story of a nation coming together to battle an unseen enemy. Breathe Again, premiering 25th July on CNA.
This is Asia Tonight.
Good evening, I'm Jill Newbronner. Tonight's top stories. The first COVID-19 case in the Olympic Games village, prompting fresh concerns about the health risks posed by the giant event. Thailand considers more curbs to stem the spread of the Delta variant as coronavirus cases and deaths continue to hit daily records. Fishmongers from all markets in Singapore to be tested for COVID-19 as authorities work to curb the spread from the Jurong fishery port cluster. The first COVID-19 case has been detected in the athletes' village with less than a week to go to the Tokyo Olympics. It's raised fresh doubts over what organizers promised would be a safe and secure event.
Another setback for the Tokyo Olympics. A foreign national staying in the athletes' village has tested positive for COVID-19. It's the first infection confirmed, where 11,000 Olympians will be staying. Organizers did not reveal the person's nationality, but said the person is not an athlete. There are also 14 other new infections linked to the Games, including journalists. It's becoming worrying as thousands of athletes from all over the world pour into Japan. More than 2,600 of them are already in the country. Officials are putting them in a so-called bubble to avoid contact with the rest of the public. But despite those efforts, they remain prepared for fresh infections.
我々は選手村の中でも安全安心というものを確保するためにあらゆる対応を講じているということであります。このような状況でありますので、陽性者が出るそのことはですね、これは我々は想定していなければならないことだと思います。その上できちっとした対応を取っていき、皆さん滞在するアスリートの皆さんに安心していただけるようなそういう対応をしてまいりたいと思っております。
Strict measures have been imposed for athletes and officials, including daily saliva testing. Their movements will also be monitored and restricted. But in a sign those rules